Joker of Norse mythology. Loki. Hello everyone. Welcome to Mythology Journey. Today, we are embarking on a journey into the depths of Norse mythology. On this journey, we will encounter Loki, one of the most colorful, complex, and misunderstood figures of the Norse pantheon. Loki appears not only as a god, but also as a trickster, a shapeshifter, and even sometimes as a hero. His stories allow us to delve into the depths of Norse mythology and get to know the world of the gods, their relationships, conflicts, and destinies more closely. Loki's multifaceted personality brings with it a constant change and transformation, both in his relationships with the gods and in his own inner world. This makes him one of the most interesting and mysterious characters in Norse mythology. Although Loki holds an important place in the Norse pantheon, he is not actually a god. He is the son of Farbodi and Laufey, who are giants. For this reason, his relationship with the gods is always somewhat distant and contradictory. Although Loki lives in Asgard, the world of the gods, his giant origins and mischievous nature constantly keep his relationship with the gods tense. While the gods admire Loki's cunning and intelligence, they are always suspicious of his mischievous behavior and unexpected outbursts. Loki, on the other hand, with his desire to belong to the world of the gods, both helps them and plays tricks on them. This complex web of relationships reveals the depth and versatility of Loki's character. Loki is accepted as a blood brother by Odin, and thus gains the right to live in Asgard. However, this blood brotherhood cannot fully mend Loki's relationship with the gods. Loki always remains an outsider and constantly has to struggle to find a place for himself in the world of the gods. Loki is best known in Norse mythology for his ability to shapeshift. He can transform not only from one being to another, but also between genders and even objects. He can take any form he wants, turning into animals, humans, and even objects. Thanks to this ability, he has saved the gods from difficult situations many times and helped them. However, he has also used this ability to cheat, play tricks, and create chaos. Loki is not only a shapeshifter, but also extremely intelligent, cunning, and quick-witted. His sense of humor and sarcastic attitude make him one of the most entertaining and charismatic characters in Norse mythology. These characteristics of his cause him to be in a constant state of change and transformation, both in his relationships with the gods and in his own inner world. Loki sometimes takes the side of the gods, while sometimes he plays tricks on them. This shows how complex and difficult to understand his character is. Loki's stories are the most colorful and lively stories of Norse mythology. In the adventures he embarked on with the gods, he helped them, but at the same time, he also put them in difficult situations. He played an important role in Baldur's death, but later regretted this incident and helped the gods. In Ragnarok, he sided with the giants, not the gods, and created chaos and destruction. These contradictory behaviors of Loki show how complex and difficult to understand his character is. Another of Loki's stories is that he helped the gods obtain their most precious objects. The gods asked Loki for help to obtain Freya's necklace Brisingman, Thor's hammer Mjolnir, and Odin's spear Gungnir. Loki successfully completes these tasks with his cunning and intelligence. However, he does not hesitate to put the gods in difficult situations during this process. For example, to obtain Freya's necklace, he tries to convince her to marry a giant. To obtain Thor's hammer, he disguises himself as a giant and tricks him. These behaviors of Loki show how variable and opportunistic his loyalty to the gods is. Loki sometimes takes the side of the gods, while sometimes he plays tricks on them. This shows how complex and difficult to understand his character is. Another important example of Loki's stories is that he helped the gods build their massive walls by disguising himself as a horse. The gods make a deal with a giant to build the walls. However, if the giant cannot finish the job on time, the gods will have to give him Freya and the sun. The gods ask Loki for help to prevent this situation. Loki, disguising himself as a horse, seduces the giant's horse and thus prevents the giant from finishing the job on time. In this way, the gods save Freya and the sun from the giant. However, this event once again shows how opportunistic and variable Loki's loyalty to the gods is. Loki's mischief is a frequent occurrence in the vibrant world of Norse mythology. His pranks range from placing the gods in comical situations to challenging them with difficult trials. For example, stealing the gods' precious belongings and causing chaos among them is one of Loki's favorite games. However, The consequences of these games can sometimes be very serious. So much so that Loki's mischief can reach proportions that threaten the order of the gods. The death of Baldur is one of the most striking examples of this. This event, woven with Loki's cunning and trickery, leads to him incurring the wrath of the gods and being chained. This incident is an important example for us to see the dark side of Loki's character and the consequences of his actions. Indeed, Loki's mischief is not just for entertainment. It can sometimes lead to devastating results and even deeply affect the world of the gods. Loki, known for his mischief in mythology, undergoes a profound transformation over time, evolving from merely a mischievous figure. Although his pranks and games sometimes put the gods in difficult situations, he shows that he has a different potential deep down. Especially in Ragnarok, the cataclysmic event that will bring about the end of the gods and the world. Loki plays an important role. In this event, contrary to expectations, he takes the side of the gods, helping them and even fighting alongside them. In this process, the heroic qualities in his character emerge. Standing by the gods as a brave, courageous, and loyal warrior proves that he is much more than a god of mischief. This unexpected transformation of Loki reveals how dynamic, complex, and versatile his character is. The fact that a figure known for his mischief takes on a heroic role in such an important event comes across as one of the surprises that mythology offers us. Loki, emerging from the depths of Norse mythology, appears in many different areas of popular culture in a long and winding journey that extends to the present day. He has been a source of inspiration for artists, writers, game designers, and even fashion icons for centuries. His versatile and dynamic character makes him always stand out as an intriguing figure. He is reinterpreted and depicted in different ways each time on many different platforms, from comic books to movies, television series, to video games, and even theater plays. This constantly rediscovered and adapted nature of Loki allows him to be a timeless character. Especially the Loki character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU) gains great popularity all over the world with Tom Hiddleston's successful and charismatic acting. Thanks to this, Loki's story and character continue to be recognized and loved, not only by mythology enthusiasts, but also by new generations. It can even be said that the Loki character in the MCU is presented to us as a reinterpreted and updated version that stays true to his mythological roots and appeals to the modern audience. This further strengthens Loki's place in popular culture and transforms him into almost a popular culture icon. Loki's story is just one of the countless tales that the rich and deep world of Norse mythology offers us. However, this story, unlike others, represents a long, complex, and quite interesting journey of his character, extending from his mischief to his heroism. Loki's journey is not just an adventure of a mythological figure, but also brings with it important questions about the complexity of human nature, the possibility of change and transformation, the importance of free will, and the fine line between good and evil. Loki's story offers us a unique opportunity to think deeply about universal and timeless themes such as change, transformation, free will, and the complexity of human nature. His character, with its intertwined contradictions, holds a mirror to us to understand the potential we each carry within us and the consequences of our choices. I hope this talk has helped you understand the richness and importance of Loki's story.